Hello Librans, welcome to your horoscope for January 2023. So we've got coming up here on the 4th. So we've got 4th of January, Venus going into your 5th house, which is good for relationships and being more social, romance, even getting along with your children better. 13th, you got Mars going direct in your 9th house, which is about about learning, some new course or workshop. It can also be about travel, making your travel plans as well. On the 19th, Mercury will be going direct in the 4th house. This can be good with the family or if you're movement in the home, to the home and family. It can be a strength, or it can be time to look at contracts to do with the home, communication. And then we got on the 28th, you got Venus, which goes into your 6th house, which is the house of health. So looking after your health a bit more. What we've also got going on here for this year, you do have Jupiter, which is going to go from your 7th house into the 8th, which is to do with, so 7th house is to do with relationships, and then from around April, May, going into the 8th, which is more about money. You got Uranus still in the 8th, so unexpected money coming in there. You've got Neptune in your 6th, which can fog up in health issues. We've also got Saturn in the 5th, which is problems with relationships, which will after March will move into the 6th house, which is the health. And then you've got Pluto making it shift or dance between the 4th and 5th. So it'll go into the 5th around the same time, then come back out into the 4th. So big changes with relationships and family in the home. So that could be movement in the home. Moving home could be a thing coming up around this year and next year, Librans. But I'll look more into them when I do my weekly videos. So when we look at the cards of Librans, I feel like it's going to be hard for you to concentrate. It's like this month it's like all sorts of things going on, and you'll find it really hard to do what needs to be done and concentrate. It's really, part of it is relief, but part of it also is about what's next, or fearing or looking at what's next, what's to come for you in the path of 2023. There's also a sense of being overwhelmed or a bit of anxious or anxiety that I feel is coming up here. But also a clearing away of a lot of emotions too. I feel like there's a lot of clearing that's going on, and getting rid of any self-sabotage that's going on with you Librans. So let's see at what we've got. Money too. There could be an aspect of you leaving a job or moving on something new, or someone else leaving a job that you're in. It also looking at new adventures. I feel like something new coming up here, new possibility, new adventures, and being quite positive and aspirational. I feel like that's coming in the middle of the month. It is also time to start reaping the rewards in what you're trying to bring in. There's no middle ground this month. It's either highs or lows, but I feel like it's going to be more highs than you. But if you're leaving or someone's leaving the workplace, you're leaving, something's being left behind, or moving on to better and brighter things and situations coming ahead. There's also with money, it's I feel like this month is going to be all about being comfortable. All about being comfortable. Hang on. Sorry. Being comfortable. If you're in the winter, it could be cozying up or spending money on keeping things that are warm. But I feel like your hopes and dreams are coming true, and you're working more towards that. There is a sense of love and abundance coming in here, for finances, things kind of ironing, on the creases ironing out or smoothing out a little bit more for you there. See the family. There's hopes with the family here. It's new beginnings are taking place with family or in the home, but you're also wondering about making plans and making how things are going to happen. There's also a bit of gravitating towards being in nature new, or going out with family. Stuff something about going into nature, family. So I don't know if you're planning trips away or barbecues or something that's going to be out in nature. But I feel like I'm also looking at plotting where do I want to be and where do I want to live, and building my hopes and dreams up too. There's also an aspect of family thinking that you're maybe a bit odd or a bit different or a bit unusual this month because of what you're what you're thinking. But it's like, don't be afraid of being individual, independent. It's going to be about embracing that this month. Let's see, relationships. Okay. There is an aspect of sort of the poor me attitude coming up, but there's also a little bit of hope and dreams coming true. I feel like there's children around you that's a bit needy this month, or wanting more. But whatever the negatives are, there's hope in that. So I feel like there's hope for people who are maybe recently single, for people new coming in. It's a renewal process coming in this month for you, Librans. And it's going to be hard for you because I don't feel like you can be on the fence anymore with relationships. You've got to be so in it or out of it. There's also being very intuitive and being around like-minded people. There's also a thing with relationships of, I feel like I'm wanting new, but I want to establish some new connection, or from an old flame maybe coming back into your life too as well. With friends, it is like you're on a journey together this month. There's a friend around you who's a bit nitpicky, very perfectionist, who likes things to be a certain way. This person is going with you and helping to build you up and to go forward where you need to be. But there's also, I feel like there's a sense of hopes and dreams being fulfilled this year for you, or coming in. It's like I keep on getting that for you, Librans. There's a bit of fighting. I feel like it's like self-sabotage or fighting within yourself coming in here for you. And it's like you might feel a bit divided a little bit. It's like being out of motions or loyalties, or trying to plan a trip, or trying to plan some sort of international trip this year for you. And it could even be around the time of Cancer when this could happen. But I feel like you're trying to make something happen this year in terms of travel for you as well. So let me see what I can get for you, Librans. Librans, this is a year of change and rapid change for you, rapid growth. You're all going to get stronger. You're all going to grow as individuals. All the Librans in the world are uniting for justice and going to fight for justice for people who can't fight for themselves. Your true cause will be revealed this year, and you will feel a sense of belonging and a sense of being needed and trusted where you are. The world is changing around you very rapidly, and you will change with it. Fighting for justice is going to be your main topic for this year, Librans, for we need the Librans in the world to fight for the justice for the little people that can't fight for themselves. Okay. So not Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope that you all have a fabulous January. And thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments. And I'll see you for my next video. So I'm filming this while away in early December. So I'm actually on the Gold Coast, we call it, in Australia. So it's very sunny where the beach is. Okay, see you for my next video. So bye for now.